Nice to see you. Yes, Juanson. Tonight I received it and I read it. Hello. Hello, Juanson. Hello to Stacy. Hello to Diane. Hello to Sean. Hello to Elaine. Welcome to this very chaotic Thursday. Are we Thursday? Yes, we are. Friday tomorrow. Haha. All right. So, hold on. I'm going to give the list. Just give me one moment. I am going to open up the love box number 5. Okay. Stacy, you usually do not post your question on PayPal. So if you want to post your question right away, Stacy, you are on up first. After Stacy, I'm moving on forward to MZ. Now, why does my pen not want to work? And so, Stacy, followed by MZ, and then I shall give the rest of the messages. Alrighty. So, how's everybody doing today? Flippity flip. Let's go like that. All right. Yes. Okay, I got you. I'll come and check it on out, sweetie. I got you, Stacy. Let's go and find this out. So just give me one moment. You are the first one. Ooh la la, onto the list. The ooh la la had nothing to do with you. That could have seemed a little bit weird. I had to do with my zooming. So Stacy is going to be on up first, and then we're going to be moving on forward to go and see our lovely MZ. So I have Stacy, I have MZ. I also have Mimi. Stacy, MZ. We have Mimi from across the world. Stacy, no, and that's looking correct. Okie dokie. Yeah, nah, Juanson. It's Stacy followed by MZ followed by Mimi. That's what we've got for the moment. What is that? Senior Spooky is here. You are not Senior Spooky. You're Senior. What's his name? Casper. Casper is so not scary. Alrighty, hold on. So, just one tiny little second. So I can see something, and here we go. Yeah, you need to be a little bit more spooktacular if you want to be Mr. Spooky. Okay, so how is Ryan feeling about you? You're onto this pause. You're worried. Let's go see. Okay, so getting a little bit of a retreat, which is absolutely normal. Getting our hermit, absolutely normal because you're on pause. Getting over here, yes, feeling like there's a little bit of a... I feel like things are unclear for him, sweetie, at this moment. I really do. I feel like he doesn't really know how to move on forward from all of this. Oh, crap, something happened to the other live, Juanson. It kind of shut off. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just go and put this back on. I'm going to take out some more cards for you. From what I can see at this moment, I feel like he's into a place where he's feeling very, how could I say, insecure, my love. All right? He's feeling insecure. He doesn't really have the answers that he is looking for, which doesn't mean in any kind of a way that he doesn't love you or anything of the such. I just feel like he is stuck within his emotions. So the whole point of having the break is to think about the situation, to kind of figure out how things are moving on forward and what you should do. And this is exactly what I see that he's actually doing. He's trying to figure out the next move, what he's going to be doing. He's focusing on him. He's focusing onto the relationship. But he is definitely going to maintain the withdraw such as you guys have determined. So he will not break it. I know that you're thinking, you know, what if you just kind of sent, don't do it, sweetie. The break is there for a purpose, and we've already had a break. I think it was yesterday or before yesterday. We need to let it just be, because otherwise he's not going to believe into it, and it's not going to work on through. All right. For the moment, he is looking towards the long term. All right. So he is looking towards a long term. No more messages to him, sweetie. For the moment, what is unclear is the path. He can't say 100% what exactly he wants. That's why he's taking this break along with you. That's why he's going within and he's looking for those answers. This is why you guys have the retreat that you're on to. And you had that little bit of that, you know, that quarrel, a little bit of that, you know, frustration that happened over there. So for the moment, he's into a place where he needs to focus on him. What does he want? What does he need? How does he want to move on forward? Ultimately, his answer is going to be this one. So far, ultimately, there is a continuum. We are continuing to look towards the future, and we are going to be finding our solutions. But you do have a lot of things to talk about when you're done this break altogether. So for the moment, I'm still getting for you some love. I'm still getting some tenderness, but I'm definitely getting a need to be alone. Just really him alone. That's it. That's all. Sorry, I don't know why the live onto the other side keeps disconnecting itself. It's really weird. So it's going to be important for you. I'm going to give you some messages coming from him, but I'm not going to give them with the normal cards, with the message cards. I'm going to give them with tarot cards to come and give more precision. It's going to be important for you to remain into the space that you're into. Very important. And let me go see what he wants to say to you through tarot cards. His message for you into his feelings. Okay, we do have the star over here. He wants you to know that he's feeling a little bit discouraged. He wants you to know that you guys have a lot of misinterpretation of messages altogether. But he also wants you to know that at this moment, you guys need the change. You guys need the change. The sudden change is there. Without this pause, you would not have been able to continue. A little bit like you thought. So my love, you're into a place where there's delays, but you're stuck into that place. No choice. So he wants you to know that he loves you, that he's thinking about you, but he needs to have this time for himself. And the fact that he's taking this time for himself does not take away from the fact that he cares about you, that he thinks about you, that he still loves you. It's just that he needs to have this retreat to find himself so you guys can find each other again. Into the relationship, there is him and there is you. You and him do not fusion together. There is you and there is him. You guys create somewhat of a new reality together, but you both have to be healthy and know exactly what you want to create that harmonious centerpiece, if you will. And at this moment, there's a discord. You are not. So we have to go back to the basics. You find yourself, he finds himself. You come back renewed and you're able to face the challenges that you have, because at this moment, it's an emotional overload. Yes, he still wants to stay into a relationship with you, my love. Absolutely, Stacey. A million times, sweetie pie. Oh, hi, Juanson. Nice to see you. Yeah, I know. It keeps shutting it off. I have no idea why. It goes on, it goes off, it goes on, it goes off, it goes on. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening with it tonight. I don't. Yeah, no, there are some doors we just don't open now, do we, Juanson? La 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 la. So, my beautiful love, that is what I have for you, sweetie. I know you miss him. I know you want this break to get easier. Stacey, Take this break not to focus on the pain and the sorrow. Take this break to focus on you. Take it to focus onto the relationship, onto what you want. What do you want out of a relationship? What are you looking for? What would you change into the relationship? What do you like into the relationship? This is a time to do your syllabus, if you will, of the relationship so you guys can meet on up, both of you with your plan, and find a beautiful one together. It's necessary, my love. He's having a hard time with it, sweetie. He is, but yeah. I know. But write those things down. Just don't think about them. Write them down. Jot them down, because they could change, they could modify, and you'll have to kind of pinpoint what's most important for you, because you can't work on everything in one shot. So you're going to have to set yourself some priorities, and he's going to have to set himself some priorities along the way too. Sorry, I was hearing some little birdies over here, but everything is good. I believe, do we have MZ with us? Is she around? We're going to go with MZ, and I'm not sure she's here. Where are you, my love? Where are you? We're going to put MZ at 11:30 just in case she's not here. Please remind me to send the timestamp out later. So my beautiful love, stay strong, sweetie. Okay? I swear to you, better times will come, but you need to leave yourself that time. Now, MZ. MZ, sweetie. Let's go and see where you sent your questions. And you sent them over here. Okay, just one moment. And I just have to write something. And this is on the 16th of January. And okay. Just one moment. Alrighty. So, MZ. And I have you right down here. Alrighty. You're there. I was just going towards you. Stacy, stay strong, my love. You've got this. It is. Okay, I'll take off your timestamp then. So here you go. You're up next. Alrighty, and hello again, Diane or Sean. I believe that one is Diane. Now, let me just go right over here. And let's go like this. Okay. So, lovely. Did the light tone into your message come across as insensitive during this challenging time? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Like I said, though, I'm going to go and check out into the cards. Like we mentioned yesterday, it is very challenging. I don't know how many, followers he had or anything of the such, but there's a lot of people, like I said, who do not follow to the other platforms. So if he was making any type of money off of that or anything of the such, to kind of start over again is a crazy thing altogether. I personally feel that he was more, I personally feel like he was more actually enjoying the fact and liking the fact that you were there for him and that you were listening to him and that you were, how could I say, encouraging him onto this new venture, even though it is a scary one. But if he wants to continue into that kind of venue, he doesn't really have all that much of a choice, right? All right. Knight of Cups followed on out over here by our King of Pentacles, also getting... All right. So what I will say for you is this. Yes, it is a difficult time, okay? You know it. I know it. A lot of people know it. That's where we're at. That being said, is he taking control of the situation? Yes, he is. Is he feeling overly emotional about it? Yes, also. But is he okay? He is. But like I said, it is a very, very difficult time for him. So it does feel like there's a certain failure. It does kind of feel like things are a little bit collapsing. Even though it is not a failure that is coming from his actions, it is still somewhat of, I'm not going to say time wasted, but it's a lot of energy that is put into something that might not necessarily follow on through. Therefore, is he having a hard time with it? Kind of. I'm going to say that the fact that you did all of this into a very gentle, a very kind, a very heartfelt kind of a way, it was good. It was not insensitive in any kind of a way. So it's going to be important for you not to overthink it, okay? Don't overthink the situation. It is what it is. He enjoyed your message. He thought that it was heartfelt. He likes the fact that it was lighthearted, that it was received in a caring and a supportive way. It was absolutely not insensitive in any kind of way. You were very, very encouraging. So I'm going to say he definitely does appreciate over here. Look at that, our Queen of Cups. He definitely does appreciate your effort to keep things positive amidst all the changes and everything that is going on through. So my love, have no fears. What you have done and what you have said was seen quite positively. The fact that he did not send a message back out is simply because he is not into that mindset. And often, even if he was into that mindset, often he does not reply on back. It is not into his, I'm not going to say it's not into his vocabulary, but it's not much into his way of doing things, right? Hello, my beautiful Susan. How are you doing, love? And hello, Space Cowboy. Okay, let's continue. So, following question. Let me just go over here. So, did Mike receive your whispering last night? Okay, let me go and see what the encouragement. So, did Mike receive the encouragement? Okay. I'm actually going to say he did. I'm going to say he did, and look what he got from it. He got strength from it, which is perfect. I feel as though this is exactly what you were sending on out. You are encouraging him to come and see you. This is all symbolizing, if you will, the intuition, the subconscious connection, the spiritual messages. So yes, Mike has definitely subconsciously felt your energy, your encouragement. That being said, it is onto a subconscious level. I do not believe that onto the conscious level that he is aware of it, or that, how could I say? I do not believe that he is consciously aware of it, but he is subconsciously. But there's no doubt about it. May it be subconscious or conscious, your intentions definitely did get to him onto a deeper level, and that's what we want. I much prefer it to be onto a subconscious level where it comes to reach different parts of yourself, your soul, your mind, different kind of places where you can analyze, where you can feel, and then you can listen to your intuition, and you can gather different things, and you feel different type of emotions, and it's less analytical, but it is much more emotional, and that I believe is very, very important. So my love, it is a definite yes. Definitely did receive it, and actually gave him a lot of strength that came from it. let's go see his feelings for you today. All right, Mike's feelings for you today. The perfect little world over here, thinking about you, no doubt about it, thinking about our Empress, thinking about our princess at the very same time. These are feelings of charm. They are feelings of connection. They are higher feelings of what is to come. They are a little bit, if you will, like the third eye, seeing things, imagining things, wanting things, and believing that these things that we are seeing and wanting and desiring will actually come on through into a certain manifestation. So, therefore, I'm going to add on in also that I believe that he absolutely does know that these following steps must be done by him and only him. Nobody else can actually come and do it except for our King of Cups. So, towards you, feeling lovely, feeling strong, feeling a little bit more mature, feeling definitely very devoted, very faithful in many, many ways. And I'm going to say absolutely 1,000,000% feeling like you are reliable, that he trusts you. And yes, he does love you. He definitely appreciates and values your presence into his life. Now, Mike's thoughts onto the relationship. Up next, by the way, is our beautiful Mimi from across the world. So Mimi is going to be on up next. Three of Pentacles coming on through, followed out by our Hanged Man. Also getting over here our Nine of Swords. Let's take one last one out. Over here, our Five of Wands. Relationship-wise, we're still onto our inner battle. There's no doubt about it. We're stuck a little bit into a place where the Hanged Man says it. We're stuck in, not in motion, we're stuck into our immobility, not moving. Still kind of conflicted, still kind of caught on up within our fears, therefore not completely ready to have that movement forward, if you will, over here. But nonetheless, it doesn't change anything from the actual fact that he does think about the relationship and does want it, but he's still kind of afraid of the actual word relationship and a little bit afraid of the work commitment. What he needs to do is to balance things out, to have patience, to have that self-control and that beautiful moderation. Hold on, sweetie. Que fais-tu? Allô?
Mais pas tant que c'est pas grave.
Non. Arrête, je t'occupe. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Est-ce que
Rapidement.
quand t'auras fini, je peux avoir des nachos?
On verra bien. Je voulais t'en faire tantôt. OK. Pot. Merci. Fais attention à toi. Je t'aime. Ferme ma porte.
J'ai presque pas mangé aujourd'hui.
OK, ma belle. Je reviens te voir tantôt.
Dégueulasse.
Je
T'as
t'aime.
même pas sa sauce à lui.
Oh non, pirk.
Sauf à Dave, son même.
Arc, pirk. OK. Sorry. Hi, Abigail. Nice to see you. Sorry. Nacho Monster asking for nachos because apparently her supper was really, really gross at her dad's. There you go. Yes, I know. Thank you for the caramel cappuccino. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Always do. And I actually need it today. I made myself a coffee this morning and yeah, I made it and I left home. I drank half of it and then I left and I told Annelle because I was with her this morning and I said, what did I do with my coffee? Did I even drink it? I did not remember even drinking my coffee. Yes, I rarely say that. I do not go to bed often early, but I shall be most likely earlier a little bit tonight after everything that I must do. Yes. What is that? I've got stuff popping on through. Okay. And this over here is our beautiful Susan. So we're going to have Susan that's going to be over there too. Well, we're getting rid of the fears. We're getting rid of it. And the ones that we have not getting rid of yet, we are going to be working on. So we're going to be eliminating. Let's put it that way. We're working on elimination. He's aware of the steps that he must make. Is he aware of all the steps? Nah. Is he aware of some of them? Yes. All of them? No. He needs to work onto them. Mm-hmm. Wait, where was I? I was moving on forward to the following one. Does he have any lovey-dovey thoughts for you today? Lovey-dovey. Okay. Does he have any lovey-dovey thoughts for you today? This is what I'm going to say in regards to this. I see harmony. I see love. But more than lovey-dovey thoughts, I actually see within the love, I actually see more sadness than anything else. I know. It's not really going into the lovey-dovey, is it? I feel like there is more sadness that are within the cards because of the way that he has done things. I have over here our couple, the king and the queen, both. The king and the queen, they're both here. They're both into a place where they are reversed, turned upside down, not taking any action because of an action that has been taken upon himself, which we know which one it is, the one of him kind of making stuff up. So, that being said, he is actually more feeling into a way where he is feeling sad. He's feeling sad for the actions that he has created. So, into the lovey-dovey, I'm going to say he's feeling kind of bad for his actions. Knowing that he should have done better. Knowing that he shouldn't have done or said what he said. I'm kind of hoping and wishing that he would have done things differently. Because now he's just brought upon himself an awful lot of A, work, B, and work, I mean shadow work. B, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. So I'm going to say not really all that lovey-dovey today. More a little bit into the place of I'm feeling bad for what I have done, for the consequences of my actions, both brought upon to you or upon him. That's how he's feeling at this moment. So I'm going to say altogether, if we do a roundabout, your messages were not perceived as insensitive in any kind of a way. You just kind of brought lightness to the situation altogether with your first question. As we moved on forward into the whispering, he did definitely get the whispering. He got the encouragement. We saw it within the cards with the beautiful strength card also. So that was good, but it was still onto a subconscious level, which kind of gets to him a little bit quicker than the other one. So it's actually quite good. Today, he is feeling quite loving towards you, connected towards you, positive thoughts towards you. But into the lovey-dovey, he's kind of feeling a little bit bad for what he's done and the way he's acted. Let me just go back over here. Yeah. Yes, he does. No. He feels like he sabotaged the relationship, but he doesn't feel like he's lost you forever. Those are not interconnected together. He feels like he has sabotage, but he often feels as though he is lucky to still have you into his life, that you are still there. He's not afraid of losing you at the moment. Absolutely not. But he does feel bad for what he has done and the way that he has acted and the consequences that kind of came upon from it. But no, he does not believe that he has lost you. I'm going to say it's probably just a couple days, sweetie. Probably tomorrow or after tomorrow, he'll be back into a better cycle. It's a lot of things that are combined together at this moment. And you know how life is. You can have a day that's a little bit bad, but everything kind of suffers from it throughout the day because you kind of had this bad day at this place. Everything kind of eats up that energy. I feel like he's a little bit into that down energy today. That's it. Exactly, my beautiful Julie. He feels ashamed for the way that he has acted, but does not feel like he has lost you. And I shall give you some loving messages along the way. Hold on. Alrighty. Every thought of you brings a smile to my heart. You are my safe place on my greatest adventure. With you, love feels quite effortless and quite magical. You make me believe in love every single day. And now we shall go see our beautiful Mimi before moving on forward to Susan. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. I shall see you a little bit later. You know, I have to say, Julie, I will not say it here, but I'll say it elsewhere. Hold on. Just a thought that came into my mind. And I know what you're talking about. Just saying, but I know that this actually equals to chestnut. But I just have to say, it crossed my mind. It reminds me of that. Yes. Alrighty, so here we go. What do we have for our beautiful Mimi? Yeah, it really is. Just 1 second. Oops. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I actually learned that, my beautiful Julie, about a year ago or something of the such. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so, oh, that is so cute. All right, so I do need a timestamp. I do need a timestamp for Mimi Across the World. And you're going to be at 33 minutes because I think you're talking to me about a dream or something. Yeah. Let's go and see, what do I have? Okie dokie. So just one little moment. I need to go into my email. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to leave you super fragilistic, cadiolocious. I need to read a second. Okay. Oh, that is so interesting. Oh, why do you have this kind? I don't know, but I'm going to tell you what it is. And then I'm going to go and see what's happening with Mr. Harry. All right, I'm coming back, Hanson. I am. Okay. And here we go for Mimi. Let me peek at what you're doing, Hanson. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing? Nice to see you, Elaine, love. I'm now disappearing again, but I'm sending you some hearts. All right. Alrighty. Nothing yet, right? I see you. All right, so Mimi, we're going to actually start off with the dream. Yeah, the cuckoo dream. Although it's not really cuckoo, it kind of sounds like it was really fun and interesting and kind of breathtaking in many kind of ways. But let's just start off with analyzing your dream. The lady with a tarot deck. There's a couple of elements I'm going to be talking about that stand out a little bit more. The lady with a tarot deck, she actually represents your intuition. She's like your guide, if you will, that is helping you gain the clarity. Now, the fact that you did have something that was very colorful, like the pinkish purple deck, is actually symbolizing your spirituality and love. And that is pointing to your desires for the answers about your emotional life. And we know you've got questions about, Mr. Harry. Now, the way that she hypnotized you actually signifies your deep connection to tarot as a tool for introspection to go and find your own answers and your own insights, if you will. The tunnel and the flashbacks. The colorful tunnel is a journey, but it's a journey into your subconscious, if you will. The spinning on the images are actually suggesting that you're processing those past events, the emotions, and unresolved feelings. So up until now, I'm going to say your subconscious and your dreams are definitely fulfilling what they're supposed to do. Now, the ending message where she actually says, yes, he loves you. She declares that. That indicates that part of you still seeks that validation, clarity about Mr. Harry's feelings. Now, the disappearing of the reader and the skinny guy. The reader vanishing symbolizes that you have fleeting clarity. Kind of comes and goes and comes and goes and comes and goes. Or answers that are just a little bit kind of out of your reach because she disappears. The skinny guy represents, look at this, I know you're going to laugh, but the skinny guy is representing your rational side. Yeah, that's your rational side trying to find those tangible answers or trying to find the closure. But as I said, he's skinny, so there's more emotions that are going on through than the actual rational side. But it's okay. Not one is worse than the other, not, nothing of the such. It is just what it is, right? So that's what I'm going to say within your dream. Very cute dream. I like it. And everything that was actually present into it, you actually explained it really, really quite well, which enabled me to actually go and give you these insights upon it, and everything makes sense. It does, all the way down to the skinny guy. For you and Mr. Harry, is it coming to an end? Not still quite, because like your dream said, you still do not have that closure. You still do not have all the answers that you're looking for. So is it coming to an end? No, I feel like your relationship is at a crossroads, but I feel like you've been stuck at this crossroad for like a long time. If he is willing to make the effort, not you, if he is willing to make the effort, then I feel like the universe might be encouraging you to actually release the connection and actually focus onto your healing, because the only way that you will have any forward movement coming from this is if he actually does something or makes a movement or gives you clarity or something of the such, which for the longest time he has not really. And he kind of comes and goes and comes and goes, right? He's a little bit like a joyride. So, he's like that roller coaster. You have those very high sensations where everything is so ooh la la-ish, and then you kind of go on down and you kind of hit bottom fairly quickly and fairly hard, right? So, does he still actually have feelings for you? He does, but it's complicated. I feel like there's that emotional connection that is there, but I also feel like his lack of action indicates that he's not prioritizing the relationship at this moment. He's prioritizing himself, but he's been prioritizing himself for quite some time already. Is there somebody else into his heart? No, there's nobody else into his heart. Like I said, he likes to flirt, everything of the such, but nobody holds that place into his heart such as you do, which is why he keeps on coming back over and over and over and over again. So what do you do within all that, right? What do? You have to trust your intuition. Even your dream said you had to trust your intuition. So that's what you got to do. Let me switch on decks for you. But it is definitely time for you to start trusting yourself. So your trust in your intuition, you don't really trust, okay? You do not really trust Mr. Harry, and your right to do so. He doesn't really, and hasn't really given you any reason to trust him all the way up until now. Now, has he? So, because of his imbalances, because of all the fluctuations that he has, it is what it is. It makes it difficult. So, I'm going to say trust your instincts off of all of this. I feel as though you already know what it is that you want to do, but you don't necessarily want to do it because you're not quite ready to do it. So I say continue doing what you're doing until you're ready to make the change. Because I feel as though your intuition is there. I feel like your heart knows what you need to do, but I feel like your heart is hesitating to actually accept the decision that must be made. Also, anything else that you truly need to know? I'm basically going to say the dream and the cards are all kind of suggesting that you're being called up to step into your power, right? All right, hold on. Let me just do that. And voila. Okay. I'm basically going to say over here that you're being called to step into your own power altogether. I need you to let go of different type of situations that are draining your energy at this moment. I need you to focus onto your self-love. I need you to focus on attracting relationships that are going to give you exactly what you're actually giving on out. All right? So your efforts and your love. Let me give you some messages coming from him, sweetie. Then we're going to go and see our dear friend, Susan. Here we go. I thought, why don't we do the blunt? We haven't done the blunt with you in a long time. Let's go do the blunt. Oh my gosh, what did I do over there? I've got this message up there that should not even be there, but it's been there for the longest of time. All right, let's just kind of pin that. Yeah, I still have a message up there, Juanson, saying that we're starting in 10 minutes, honestly. All right, so messages. I don't quite know what to say to you at this moment. Let me take the lead. I am focused on work at this moment. I listen to what you say. I do try to find myself a solution within myself. And I want you to know that I basically kind of feel insecure altogether. All right, are you around, Juanson? Are things frozen? Because I don't see anything after Elaine. I don't know if things are stuck or not. It's kind of seeming a little bit strange now. All right, so here we go. And let's go see our beautiful friend, Susan. Susan, sweetie, nice to see you, my love. Yes, but you can't email me your question if you haven't asked me if you can ask me a question, my beautiful Elaine. You have to ask me if you can ask me a question before sending me a question. Because if everybody did that, I would be bombarded, sweetie pie. Yeah, I see you. I see you, sweetie. My super fragilistic. Here we go. Let's go for Susan, okay? So Susan is going to be at 44 minutes. So 44 minutes for our beautiful Susan. And here we go. Alrighty. Susan. Hold on. Yeah, no. All right, Susan. So what is Andrew thinking or feeling about you, and what is really going on? Him and that G person, right? Let me go and see. We're going to go over here. All right. Alrighty. So, not a problem, Elaine. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, ma belle?
C'est quand tu finis?
S'il vous plaît. Alrighty. So, my beautiful Susan, let me go back into the PayPal. What is Andrew thinking or feeling about you? So what is Andrew thinking or feeling about you? Moment of rest. Introspection. Thinking. Wondering. He's not wanting to leave. I know that you often think to yourself, what is he thinking? Does he truly want to leave? Does he truly want to have this relationship continue? And you have a lot of these thoughts that kind of pass through your mind, but I have not once seen him actually think or say, I'm going to leave this relationship, I'm going to leave this person, and so on. He's always a little bit kind of resting, not doing all that much, always kind of thinking. I feel like he's a little bit like on a sailboat, and there's a little bit of wind, and he's kind of navigating. Sometimes the winds are a little bit different, sometimes it goes a little bit faster, a little bit shorter. Sometimes the waters are a little bit more difficult to navigate on through, but he never actually thinks of leaving. So he's not going anywhere. So what is he thinking of, feeling about you altogether? What's really going on? He's not going anywhere. He's sticking around. He's just kind of going around for the ride is what he's doing, like onto a bus, if you will. He's onto this ride. He's not really getting off of it because it's okay. There's no extra complications that are coming through it. There's nothing weird that is happening from it neither. So this is really just, I'm going to say, plain passing on through life is what it is. So he wants to continue the relationship with you, but he's not wanting to put the effort into it. Every once in a while, he gives you a little something. He gives you a little candy, a little money, a little affection, but then he ends up kind of ruining things with other ladies and everything of the such, and everything becomes really complicated again. So, I'm basically going to say for you over here, my love, that he's into a place where he doesn't want to leave you. Okay, hold on, sweetie. Non, et arrête de me déranger. Ok, je comprends, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Peux-tu enlever tes rouleurs, ma belle?
J'en ai un.
Merci.
Mais c'est quand que Alex va venir?
Je sais pas, il est supposé venir en fin de semaine, mais tu sais, Aniel.
Quand en fin de semaine?
Bye bye. Love you. Alright, sorry. I have a little girl who just keeps on coming back. Alright, so now the relationship and I'm gonna go and see what's happening with G. Okay, what's happening with a G over here? So what is happening with a G altogether? Yeah, Munchkins, I kid you not, Monson. David brought them back late, and so they didn't have time to do like their powwow of like 5 minutes. And they all want something somehow, somewhere. So that's it. I shall be with Munchkins soon. Alright, so what is happening with the G lady? G lady, we shall not say her name. He gives money. He gives money to the G lady. Alright. I feel as though sometimes there's benefits that go along with it. So there could be some socks that go along with it. But that's what I'm seeing. There's no relationship between them, is what I truly want to say. You say... No. She was not having socks with him. No. No, while you were onto the phone. No. He does talk to this lady weekly. Okay? No doubt about it. So let's just go and see, all right? I'm going to sneeze along the way. So is anybody doing anything together? They do. I'm going to say probably maybe once a week, something of the such. All right? Once every 10 days or so, something does happen between him and G. As for what you're talking about when he's actually onto the phone and when he's with you, I will say no for this time around. Is he always onto the phone with her when you're actually calling? No, he is not. Sometimes he is, but sometimes he's onto the phone with other people. She's a good friend. She's a good friend with benefits. Let's put it that way. What is he telling her about you? I basically feel, my love, that he tells a lot of the people that he sees that you guys are into somewhat of a open relationship, if you will. That it's kind of agreed, somewhat agreed, not 100% agreed, but that he can see other people and everything of the such, but he does have to be careful. So it's like an agreement kind of a thing. And that's what he seems to be saying to these people. But he does tell these people that you don't necessarily want to know about it. Therefore, if ever you do meet one of these people, one of these ladies, none of them will actually come on up and say that, you know, they had fun or that they hook up with your man or anything of the such, because it is said that it must be something that is silent. You must not necessarily know about it because you don't want to hear about it, but you are aware that these type of actions are happening every once in a while, and it seems to be okay. Yeah. Where will where will both of you and him be in 2 months? Same place that you're at, sweetie pie. I don't feel like anything is changing. I feel like you're exactly into the same place. I feel like you're wondering what he is doing. You're wondering what he is saying, but everything is still remaining very, very stagnant. Nothing is changing. So, same place, my love. If you want changes, like I say, you got to be bold. You got to stand up. You got to stand your ground. And you got to do something revolutionary. You got to change something into your life boldly. And that goes to anybody out there. If you want changes into your life because your life, you believe, is not all that great, or you don't like your job, or you whatever. Don't say leave your job, but look for another job while you've got your job. Or if you don't like your love life, try to go to counseling, try to communicate better, try to figure out a plan, you have to take some actions, but actions are not necessarily something that is accusatory. Actions are, I need to talk about this because I am feeling this way. How do you feel, and how can we make this better so I feel better and you feel better within this so we can move together? That is what you have to do with your man. You have to figure out what he truly wants. Does he want to have monogamy, or he doesn't? And if he does not want to clearly have that, then are you okay with that, or you're not? But these are all things that you both have to discuss, because it is entirely, it's not up to me, it's not up to anybody else, it's up to you and to him. So you have to figure that out. That is going to be your reality, but you have to, take it one little step at a time and see what's happening with that, okay? So basically, my love, this is what I'm going to say to you. Will it be over in 2 months? No. Are you close to tired? You've been tired for a few years now. You've been tired, I'm going to say, ever since beautiful baby angel was born. Things got complicated at that point in time. But my love, he does love you. He does. I'm never going to take that away from him. He just loves you in a different kind of a way that creates problems and issues, and you are left feeling unloved, unfulfilled, uncared for. And you're right to feel all those ways. But if you don't communicate it with him, what's he going to do? And if you do communicate with him and he doesn't do anything, then what do you want to do? Do you want to continue like that, or you don't? Or are you continuing like that because you have no choice for the moment? That could be something else. But if you have no choice for the moment, then you got to try and find your exit door. Got to try to find that subvention. You got to go and try to find that way to go and to make money. Or you have to start looking a little bit more to make those very strong changes into your life, my love, because you're not happy, and I want you to be happy. You're not happy. You're a beautiful mother. You take great care of your beautiful angels, sweetie. He is very, very lucky to have you into his life, but he is not treating you well. And so you have to look to see what is good for you. I can continue, and I shall continue to do some beautiful spells for you, my sweet love. And if there's anything that I can do for you along the way, then it would be my great pleasure to do so. But I need you to figure out what is good for you at this moment, sweetie, okay? An angel message for you. I need you to trust the journey. The angels are reminding you that every experience and every challenging one is guiding you towards growth and clarity. You need to trust the divine timing of your life. You also need to release and renew. Let go of what no longer is serving you. The angels are clearing the path for you, my love. They're bringing healing and new opportunities that are aligning with your highest good altogether. What is happening with you over here, sweetie pie, before I move on forward? Hold on. You say, not texting, my bad. You used the scar a few days ago. What is your question? I'm sorry. It is written so very small into the shorts feed. Prinkly. What is your? If I'm not saying your name well, I'm sorry, sweetie. What's your question, my love? Let me know. Well, while I'm waiting for you to post your question, I'm going to go and answer Yvette. All right? Okay, I got you. Hold on. Yvette, into the meanwhile, here we go. Let's go and see, why is your boyfriend not talking to you into the weekends? Why is he not communicating with you? Very good question. Why is he not communicating with you onto the weekends? What is happening with that? He wants to have his own time, sweetie. That's it. That's all. Thank you, sweetie. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to say, if you're thinking he's cheating onto you, or you know, he's got a wife, or he's got another girlfriend, or anything of the such, that is not what I see whatsoever. But I do believe that at this moment in time, he is trying to guard himself. He is trying to keep some time for himself. He doesn't care. He can give you much beautiful time during the week, but onto the weekend, he wants to have his own time. He wants to have his own space. But that's all I can see, sweetie. I do not see him cheating. I do not see him into a third party or having anybody else, or him wanting to disconnect from you. I just feel like that is his time to disconnect, to relax, and that's what he's doing. So I'm going to say good for you that I don't see anything weird happening. But that's what I got, my love. A Prinkly, sweetie. What is happening over here for you? Yeah. I know he works very hard. I know he needs that time for himself. Hi, sweetie pie, Susan. I did your reading, my love, at 44 minutes. So 44 minutes for my beautiful Susan. I'm going to go and post it into the other live, just in case that you do not hear me well over here. Okay. So Susan, you are at 44 minutes, my love. I just finished your reading, sweetie. Alrighty. All right, Prinkly, let's go see. Then I'm going to go and see Elaine, and I'm going to see what's happening into the other chat. So, what is going on over here? Sweetie pie. If you're holding on to somebody from the past, disconnect, leave it, let it go. It's toxic, it's no good. Yourself, my sweet love. I need you to listen to yourself. I need you to release. And when I say release, I need you to allow yourself to be the person that you wish to be. I need you to allow yourself to open on up towards what you want and what you desire. That's what I need you to do. Hold on. Oh, it's okay, my beautiful Elaine. You are on up next, my love. Thank you, sweetie. So yeah, sweet love, From what I can see over here, honestly, I don't see any new love coming on into your life at this moment. I'm going to say not until somewhere around April 18th. Somebody seems to be popping on in. I'm going to say a water sign. It's not somebody that you currently know. It is somebody who is new. They will pop into your life somewhere around mid-April. But until then, I just kind of need you to release, let go, and open your vibes up to new people, to new energy. That's going to allow this person to get a little bit closer to you, sweetie. About 5'8" in height, 5'7", 5'8" in height. Not too tall, but tall enough. They seem to have like chestnut colored eyes. They seem to have brown hair, short hair, not curly, straight. Somebody who's approximately 2 years older than you are. And when you meet them, I don't know, they've got jeans, I believe, and a red shirt, a red jersey or something of the such that is red onto the top. And that's what I got for you. Sending you much love, my sweetie pie, okay? Good luck, sweet one. All right, hold on. Let me just go and peek at what is up over here. It's my pleasure, sweetie. And Elaine, let's go see for Elaine what your questions are. And voila. Let's do this. I like that. And Elaine. So, why do you have a night dream where you were going to submit something, but you didn't? But you were helped. Some phoenix, head rising and a head of wings. Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. We're going to start with the key things, okay? The fact that you are submitting something. We're going to start with that. Watson, I'm going to show off the shorts feed for the moment also. Okay, sweetie? I'm going to show off the shorts feed. Please come and join us, everybody, into the other feed, into the normal feed, loves. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, so, my dear, we're going to start about the actual fact that you were submitting something. The fact that you're actually submitting something represents more, if you will, of a, how can I say? Represents more for you a project, a decision, okay? Is what it truly is. It's a responsibility into your life that you are feeling pressure and that you're kind of hesitating about, which I'm sure that you could say absolutely resonates with everything that is going on at this moment, right? The delay into your submission actually indicates that you're not quite ready and you're kind of waiting for the right timing. Now, the fact that you have the phoenix, the head that is raising its wings, the phoenix is, you know, it's a beautiful sign of transformation. It's in many oracle decks. It does talk about rebirth, overcoming challenges. In an appearance into a dream, it means that help or inspiration is going to come towards you when you do need it, and that is going to allow you to rise above the different type of difficulties that you will be facing, and that's going to help you to get that renewed energy, if you will. Now, the random place and the talking guys, that's uncertainty. That's uncertainty or exploration. Talking to others into your dream reflects that you're seeking guidance, advice, validation from other people that you don't necessarily know. So, external sources. Now, the not until next week competition, if you will, that signifies that something in your life is on hold because of timing, because of external circumstances. It also means that the right moment for action or achievement is approaching, but has not yet arrived. So altogether, my love, it talks about inner transformation, it talks about divine timing, and it talks about you seeking support. All things that we talk about quite frequently. So you're undergoing a personal transformation. You're working through challenges. Your dream is assuring you that you're going to emerge stronger and much more capable. The divine timing is that delay in submitting, and the mention of the next week is saying that patience is going to be needed, that the right moment for your efforts to pay off is coming soon, and you're going to know when the time is going to be to act. Now, the seeking support, that presence of others into your dream indicates that you are already receiving support from people that are around you, but to not hesitate to lean onto others for actual advice or support or anything of the such. Yeah, and that's what that means. Absolutely, my beautiful Julie. Go ahead with this, sweetie. Go ahead, my beautiful love. You will be on up in about 2 minutes, sweet one. Let me go see your other email. So let's make this one disappear and let's go over here. So, hold on. How can my intuition can easily pick up things naturally like language, music, melodies, and creativity? And any major message coming from your night dream is trying to let you know right now. Okay. As for your intuition, how your intuition can actually pick things up quite easily, that comes from different things. I'm going to say 3 things. Innate gifts, I'm going to say past life connections, and I'm going to say divine guidance. You already have a very strong connection to your subconscious, and you have a heightened sensitivity, if you will, to patterns, to sounds, and to emotions, which is where that all comes from, the languages, the music, the creativity. So all those abilities are linked to naturally being attuned to creative and intuitive energies. You've talked to me about, I think, your granddad before also. And that just makes it easier to absorb and to actually kind of process those different type of complex ideas. So that helps within that. Past life connections, there are skills that you have had even just in past lives, and you still have parts of those that come on through into other lifetimes. And I'm going to talk about divine guidance, how you're guided by higher energies, and that just kind of allows you to access, if you will, inspiration and knowledge a little bit more effortlessly. Let's put it that way. So it's a beautiful gift. It's a rare gift altogether. It helps you into the nurturing, into your mindfulness, into the exploration, and it really just kind of helps you unlock even greater potential. So they're all beautiful. They're all priceless. Hold on to them, navigate with them, explore them a little bit more, get them a little bit more deeper, and you can really be able to actually utilize them later on in different spheres, which I'm sure you already do use them, but you could use them even more. Now, if we talk about the angel message from your dream, the angel message from your dream is actually bringing you with different things. We're going to start with, because of the actual phoenix, which is a very, very strong, if you will, symbol. We're talking over here about a renewal. You're being reminded that you have the power to rise above those challenges, that you can transform your life. The angels are guiding you through a period of growth, of self-discovery that is meant to be onto your path at this moment in time. Also, I will say, patience and divine timing. The actual delay in submitting something and the mention of the next week is signifying that everything is unfolding, but throughout the divine timing. So it's trying to give you a certain security within it. It's trying to tell you to trust the process, that the angels are aligning different type of opportunities for you. Also, I will say, within the support and within the guidance, the presence of others into your dreams are indicating that you're not alone. So your angels want you to know that they are sending you helpers, both into the physical, into the spiritual realm, and they are going to be able to assist you upon your journey. So altogether, the angels are telling you that you need to stay open to new beginnings, and you need to trust that your intuition is leading you into the right direction. Oh, it's not a problem, Julie. It happens every once in a while. And it gets released, 4 or 5 days, 3 days, 10 days later. It happens, Julie. It happens, sweetie. They do that to make sure that there's no fraud. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. Don't do it twice. Well, let me refund one of them. Well, let me go see if I can refund it if it's on hold. Okay, hold on. No, that happens sometimes that it's on hold on. Let me go see what you did. Let me go see what you did over here. Okay, yeah, I got you over here. Yeah, you said Mike. Yeah, no, okay, hold on. They're pending, but don't worry about it. They're still fine. I cannot refund this one right away, so I will refund it as soon as I'm able to do it. Or no, you know what I'll do? Wait, I will take something of this similar amount and I'll refund it. How's that? Is that good for you? Either that or I wait until that one. See, here you go. I've got one over here, 1443, and this one is 1441. So I'll refund one of them. All right. Here you go. I'm refunding one of my beautiful Julie that resembles the same amount that you have sent me. It has like 4 cents difference. Is that good with you? It's as you wish, my love. It's as you wish. If you want me to refund, I shall refund. You will get it. But I have to refund a different one because these ones on hold, so I don't actually have the money. It takes like 4, 5, 6 days, sometimes 10 days before I get it. It's as you wish. You decide. Okay, hold on. Let me just go over here. And, hold on. Okay, here you go. Look, I'm going to refund one of January 15th. Like that, let's say tomorrow, I don't know, you don't have those 2 extra questions, God knows what. Then you won't have to worry about it, okay? So I'm refunding one of them, but it's one that comes from yesterday, all right? And this is for the... There you go. And I sent to you the payment on hold for double. Okay, there you go. It's already refunded. So you should get some news that something is refunded. $15.30. Done. Oh, it's too late. Too late, sweetie. It's done. Yeah, no, I hate having things pending over my mind. What if you didn't have any questions tomorrow and then you felt obligated to have to send questions? Oh, I hate that. No. Now we're good. We're into the clear. I owe you nothing. You owe me nothing. Yeah, in French we say les comptes font de bons amis. So, that's the way we're going to keep it. I know. So I'll get to your questions. Just 1 second. I'm just going to go see Elaine. So you say your intuitive gifts, how can you work on it and help people into the future? Well, actually onto that, I'm actually going to have to say that is you having to work onto it yourself, sweetie. You have to work onto your intuition by listening to it and seeing what happens from it. There's no real tips. You can do different type of little exercises that you can find on YouTube and all different kind of things where you can try or somebody can hide something into the house and you can try to figure out where it is by listening to your intuition. But those are all things that you have to work on to yourself. and you have to trust yourself along with it. And you'll see at some point that it will actually open on up, and you'll be able to either help yourself or to help other people. But it takes time, it takes dedication, and it takes work, and it takes trust. You have to trust yourself, basically, my love. Julie, I have to say, at first, when you sent out that picture, that emoji, I honestly have to say it looked like brown underwear. And then I thought it kind of looks like a diaper. And then I looked at it and I'm like, I think that's shaking hands. And I know Juanson is definitely going to enjoy my emoji analysis. But it took me 3 times to figure it out into my head that that was not a diaper, but it was handshaking. I know. Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let me get to your questions, sweetie. It is my pleasure. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. All right, so, but into the future, honestly, if I know, Juanson, if ever anybody has any pending payments, don't send them 2 or 3 times. It just means it's on hold because they want to make sure nobody's scamming you. That's it. Absolutely. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie, Abigail. What is this? What are you sending me? Oh, you sent me the question? Oh, did you send me the stuff because it was pending? I think that is what you're sending me. Oh, don't worry about it, sweetie. Your friend called you and wanted to talk. Her and her family had to evacuate. Why? The fire? They're still into the zone where the fire is really, and they just got back home. Oh my God. All right. That is horrible. I need to check up onto it. How's it going? Yeah, how's the fire going? Last I heard, I thought that it was going a little bit better. Yeah, Gordon says there's fire, the winds of firefighters. Yeah, no. Oh my God, it's horrible. All right. You're still okay where you're at, right? And they just got back. Okay, got settled in. Yeah, it's horrible. Those fires have been absolutely horrible. Okay, hold on. Let me just go like that. Let me do this. Okay, hold on. And okay, here's your questions. I got you. So I said Mike feels a little, yes. Let me go and see about that. Let me go on and see if he's actually going to use that for something good to motivate him to kind of move on forward. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, will Mike utilize his sadness as fuel for growth and make amends? He's going to have to work onto it, okay? He's going to have to work onto it. It's not going to be coming all that easily, but he is definitely able to do it, and he is thinking about doing it. So, my answer for you is the following. Yes, his sadness can definitely be that beautiful catalyst, if you will, for that personal growth, but he's going to have to work onto it. And I believe that he is going to be working onto it because I do see it over here with our Page of Cups. I do see it with our Hierophant. I see our 8 of Wands. He's wanting to put it in action at somewhat of a quick pace, but I feel like it's not going to be all that quick. But I know that he wants to. So the fact that he wants to do it fairly quickly is good, but I'm a little bit unsure that he will actually do it quickly. That being said, I feel like he's going to be able to channel this actually quite in a constructive kind of a manner. I feel like he's reflecting at this moment onto his actions and onto the impacts that have actually happened from his actions onto your relationship. So yes, he is still working through his fears and insecurities, but his willingness to make amends definitely does depend on his ability to confront those fears and take responsibility for his actions altogether. And I do believe that he is going to be doing that because we can see him beginning to do it and wanting to do it at a faster pace. So encouragement and patience is definitely going to be there. It's definitely going to be important to help him move towards a growth. Patience onto your side, encouragement more onto the therapy type of side, onto friends kind of a side. Whenever he opens on up, like, you should do this, you should move on forward, you should express yourself. Therapy will help an awful lot upon it too. For you, I need you to have patience along it. And that's going to help him towards his growth. But the ultimate decision is absolutely his. But I do believe that he is going to be utilizing it. But it's going to be important to have, like, everybody is going to be on board. Yes, it's going to be important for his friends to talk every once in a while about it. It's going to be important for you to have patience towards him. And it's going to be important for the therapist to talk to him about it, for him to talk to the therapist about it, so they can work onto that relational together. But I will ultimately say yes. That's it. Yeah, his quickness is your slowness. Good night, beautiful Elaine, sweetie. That's it. Exactly. That's all we want. We're not asking for that much. No, are we, my love? No, we're not. All right. Now, does Mike consciously feel like you light up his soul? I like the way you said that. The Star, the Tower, the Page of Cups coming back in, our Temperance, and our Four of Cups. Mike is aware on some level that you do bring a lot of light into his life. You do bring a lot of joy into his life, but I feel like he's just not able to articulate it. And he's not quite fully able to articulate it into his conscious mind. He has a lot of things that are going on to his subconscious mind. A lot of our readings, we see that he's receiving your messages, he's feeling your messages, he's enjoying them, he's loving them. They're giving him strength, but they're often onto the subconscious level. Now, he needs to kind of integrate those messages and move them onto the conscious level to be able to go and take the actions moving forward. So this feeling, I feel, is going to manifest more as an emotional pull, as a sense of comfort, a sense of inspiration whenever he thinks of you or whenever he's able to spend some time with you. Over time, I feel like he's going to be able, and he's going to continue to reflect onto this process, onto his emotions. And at that moment, his awareness is going to become more defined, and it's going to be more acknowledged into his thoughts, therefore onto the conscious level and not just onto the subconscious. So we're finally going to be able to fusion both of them together. So basically, I'll say yes. Yeah, no. Actually, I'm going to have to say that his conscious is still blocked. His subconscious is receiving everything. Yeah, for the moment, I would leave him into this place because I feel like the therapy is going to be able to help him a lot, bringing his thoughts of the subconscious to the conscious. I feel like that's going to help him a lot, try to figure out what his next movements are and how to actually move on forward with them. So I would say let's leave him still maybe a week or 2 weeks to kind of work upon it. See what kind of changes he's actually able to bring on through with it. And if we do not have the changes that we need, then maybe it could be important to kind of try to combine both of them together. Exactly, my beautiful Julie. Exactly. Yes. Sounds like a good deal. I like it. like it. I like it. I like it. All right. I shall talk with you a little bit later then, beautiful. And good night, sweetie. My dear Watson, I think that we just might be with you. I think we might. I think we might. Alrighty. So, yes, we are. Okay, we're with you, sweetie. Here we go. So, Watson. Let's go with it over here. So you did not see. Why did I think you did? I think I kind of read the top part of it quickly. That's why you were saying that, okay, some people had half days off again. Okay, I see. I'm getting the gist of it here. Okay, hold on. So, you did not see Elizabeth, but you did feel her presence. Okay. Is it good, The Wolfman? I've heard about it. I have heard about it. It looked good. The movie was good? I don't know. I think I'm kind of scared to go see it. I saw, like, the preview a couple times. But I think it scares me. I don't remember. I need to watch the preview again. You should. You should. And then maybe you should go and see it with her. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go see if she was there or if you simply did not see her. Yeah, you can post. You can definitely. What is that? Yeah, what is that? We are done. No more readings. Bye. See ya. Come back tomorrow. Yeah, you can do that. Let me pin you. Oh my God, you've got such attitude. Okay, it's all good. Let's. Oh my God, I like it. I like attitude. So. Okay. Sweet dreams, beautiful Diane and Sean. That being said, my love, what do we have? Let's make this disappear. And so you didn't see her, but she was not there. So she was just not there at all. It's just that you didn't miss her in any kind of a way. I don't believe she was there. So I'm going to say a no for her actually being there today. I do not believe that that was actually happening. Yeah, hold on. So, yeah. No, she was not there at all today. So I'm going to say the fact that you felt her presence just kind of means that you were a little bit picking up onto her energy. Even if you did not physically actually cross pass, she was not there. But she was definitely thinking about you. So I'm going to say trust your instincts onto that. Because often, the intuition reveals so much more than what the eye can actually see. Or something of the such. What's she thinking about you today? Absolutely no doubt about it. See, you were thinking about her too. Yeah, and you actually felt her presence. So let's go see. Was Elizabeth thinking about you today? Yes, she has been thinking about you. She was thinking about reaching on out. She was thinking about time spent together, wanting to spend more time together. Even if she was not physically present, her energy towards you was nice and warm and curious. She always enjoys those beautiful connections with you. You know that she thinks very fondly of you, and she loves the type of interactions that you have. Honestly, she was kind of looking forward to see you. She was. I know she took a day off, but she was still looking forward to see you. And the Fool is coming on in to say, you know what? She wants possibilities. She is searching for new beginnings with you. She is believing into the faith of your relationship. Now, what are Elizabeth's thoughts about you? Elizabeth's thoughts about you. What can I go over here? What are Elizabeth's thoughts about you? Alrighty. She sees you as being very engaging, very thoughtful. You always bring much joy to her life. You always bring much love. You are seen as the King of Cups, stability and love and offering of that beautiful soul. I'm going to say she appreciates you in many different kind of ways. So even just the fact of thinking about you, bringing the thought up about you into her mind, makes her feel happy, makes her feel content, and makes her feel like she's loved and at peace. So I'm going to say she's definitely looking for a nice, light-hearted type of a conversation. Let's go and peek and see what else we've got coming upon for toi. Here we go. All right. I'm going to say over here, we have Love Shine. Love Shine's going to be on up next week. She passed your poison hands. Love Shine, wherever you're at, you can post your questions, and thank you for your donation, my love. I'm actually going to say over here, positive energy, admiration, emotional fulfillment. You should be entering somewhat of a period where there is deeper connections, where there is more recognition for your kindness that will be coming your way. I'm also going to have to say that there's a little bit of nostalgia, but there is a spark for new beginnings. This is about reflecting on beautiful, cherished memories, moments, and staying open to new adventures. And I shall say, I am also seeing over here that you are being guided to speak from the heart and embrace the clarity into all of your relationships. So, sweetie pie, that's what you've got to do. Into a love reading. Let's go and see. I am not looking to the chat at this moment, but I know that love shines around. I'm going to say over here a message, an opportunity in love that's going to lead to deeper commitment. I feel like you could have somebody who could express, and I know that you know who somebody is. I don't feel that she will necessarily, but I know that she wants to express her feelings to you soon. So this is about opening the door to stronger type bonds. I feel as though there is mutual affection, there is joy into the type of connection that you have also, but I also see that there is a positive shift onto the horizon that will bring good warmth and harmony. So basically, I'm going to say that she's into a peaceful state, but a reflective state with you. She is feeling at ease, she is feeling steady, but she is missing you and focusing on a lot of personal matters and kind of recharging her batteries, if you will. She is always very affectionate towards you. She is always very, very curious. And she always appreciates moments with you, even if it is just a beautiful glaring of the eyes. If we move on forward to an angel message, your angels remind you to trust the timing of your life. They see your efforts to connect with others and encourage you to keep shining your light. Remember that your kindness and authenticity are going to create ripples of positivity. And an oracle guidance. Exchanging gifts is a reminder of relationships that will thrive on giving and receiving. Be open to both offerings and accepting affection, kindness, and support. Let's go to the Book of Tarot. Alrighty. Book of Tarot it shall be. Glancing? No. Did I say glaring again? Did I say glaring again 2 times in like 3 days? Because I didn't say it yesterday. I think I said it the day before. Seriously. I would say slap me, Watson. But don't. Hi, my beautiful love shine. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, she gets a pass. You're right. She's family. She gets a pass. Anybody else gets burned by those poison hands. What? Oh my dear God. I've had too much onto my brain the last few days. I actually never, ever, ever get headaches, and I touch some wood. I never, ever do. But the last 2 days, I have actually had headaches. Yes, I have. I will put some of it onto David, and I'll put some of it onto my dad. I will combine both of them together. All right, here we go. At the Book of Tarot, what do we have? Ace of Cups. Your answer is to wait. You should move forward soon, but think of everybody involved first. I'm sorry. I will stop at some point saying glaring, or maybe I'll continue just so you can continue saying glancing, not glaring. I could do that too. All right. Messages for you. I never knew how much I could love someone until I met you. You have changed everything. No matter where life takes us, you will always be my favorite place to be. Your love has a way of making everything feel right, even on the toughest days. And in your arms I have found peace, my happiness, and my forever. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Hanson. It's my mood. Well, that is my usual mood. Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, here we go. So let's go and see for our beautiful love shine. Pull the same questions. You'll try back. What's back? And she's in her 80s. She's in your great aunt called. She's in her 80s. You're great. Okay, all right. So let's just put a timestamp. A timestamp is what we shall have. And Watson, look, before I forget anything, because I will, why don't I send it? I'll send it, to the place where we talk sometimes. Yeah, please, because my dear God, I will go to Nacho World. I will get caught up into life at my house, and I will completely forget. And you will send me a message. I will not receive it because my phone will put me on babysit time. Time to go to bed, Lisa, even though I'm not in bed. And I will not receive it until tomorrow because I will not be looking at my phone. And then I'll wake up tomorrow morning in panic, but not being able to answer you right away because I got to go bring my kids to school. And then that's where everything happens. And I'll be like, oh my God. So I'll send to you over here. Okay. Please forgive me. So I've got this lovely little soul. I've got this beautiful little one. And we're going to I only have 3 of them, okay? That's all we've got. And you could even go, I don't even know. Can you post them right away? Maybe you can. I don't know. Yeah, no, she does. She does. Sweet Lord. She told me I hardly didn't eat anything today. I'm starving. Supper was disgusting. I didn't make it, by the way. Yeah. I don't know. So here we go. The last one. What the heck was I doing? Okay, well, let's just put 140. Let's just put 140 for this one. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's all I've got. That's all she wrote, like Murder, She Wrote. That's it. Okie dokie. Oh, she is a very dramatic natural princess. Yeah, she's going around the house with one rollerblade. One. Why not two? I don't know. Today it's been one rollerblade. I'm like, what are you doing? Take them off. Or put both of them on, but don't go around the house with one. Sounds dangerous. All right, thank you, Juanson. Okay, Love Shine. Pull the usual. Let's go forward with it. I hope that your aunt, who is 80 years old, is doing good, sweetie pie. I do. Let's go and see. Give me just 1 second. We're going to go and see for your usual questions. Okay. Thank you, Juanson. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so okay. Here we go. Let's go and see. Just 1 second. I have a glitch. Okay. How's he feeling towards you sun up until sundown? Knight of Cups. Feeling lovey-dovey towards you, along with our Queen of Pentacles and our Queen of Swords. Not only is he holding on to you, but he is loving you, and he is thinking about you, and he is pondering about spending more time with you. So I'm basically going to have to say that into the feelings of how we are actually feeling today, I'm actually going to have to say that we're feeling quite lovey-dovey. I'm going to say that we're actually wanting more. We're wanting more from this connection. We're wanting to offer more love towards you. But at the same time, I feel like he wants to feel like he is more. I feel like he wants you to tell him more that you love him and that you need him and that you miss him. What I'm basically trying to say is that I feel like he wants more validation. So that, I will say that without a doubt. So, my love, his feelings sun up until sundown. It's showing deep, passionate connection. I'm going to say over here, he is feeling like this relationship and this connection with you is very strong. He has a very strong attraction and a pull towards you. So I'm going to say there is much love into his thoughts, but he's wanting more. But he's also seeking and looking for that validation that is coming from you. He wants to hear it. He likes to hear it. It kind of feeds up his ego, if you will. Now, how is he actually feeling towards the wife? How's he feeling towards the wife altogether? She's always a little bit of a Although sometimes it's not bad. Sometimes it's not bad. 1 time out of 2, it's okay. It's kind of neutral. All right. I'm going to say he's burdened by the relationship with his wife. I feel like there's a sense of emotional exhaustion. I feel like he's weighed down by responsibilities and by unresolved issues. I feel like he's feeling overwhelmed by a lot of expectations that are placed upon him. And I feel like that is kind of affecting, if you will, his ability to invest more into the actual marriage, relationship, connections. So basically, I'm going to say a little bit complicated because he's just really feeling like he is weighed down. He's feeling emotionally just tired and exhausted. How does he feel towards you? Towards you. Optimism. Ooh, I like it. All right. Towards you, he's feeling a very deep emotional connection. New beginnings, that is what he wants all the time. He is thinking about you quite strongly. Queen of Wands, a lot of strength that is passing on through. But again, he's always a little bit into that self-validation. Well, not self. He wants you to validate him. He wants you to validate the relationship. I feel like he is into a place where he loves you, where you bring a lot of emotional fulfillment. You bring a lot of joy into his life. His feelings towards you seem 1,000,000% very genuine. They are filled with affection, but also a certain sense of emotional depth. So it is not just something that is sexual. It is something that is very emotional. It is something that is filled with a lot of affection also. If we go and see what does he want to say to you that he is not saying, what does he want to say that he is not saying? Again, our beautiful Queen of Wands comes on through. He wants you to know that you give him a certain independence. You give him love. You give him belief into the future, into love, into connections again. Something that sometimes he kind of feels like he loses. Well, anyways, before meeting you. And tarot message from him. Tarot message from him. All right. Sense of hope, sense of healing, very strong connection. He is, or you actually bring a lot of light into his life, especially during difficult times. I feel like he wants you to know that he admires you, that there is a very strong focus on emotional healing, that there is a desire for peace, that there is a desire for clarity into this relationship. Basically, what I will say is that he is filled with much passion, much love towards you. Whenever he is with you, he seeks a certain amount of solace. He seeks that peacefulness. He seeks that hope into your connection. So he wants you to know that he truly does love you quite dearly. And again, you're a little bit like his beautiful safe place. Not pace, but place. Yes. Let's do that. And here we go. That being said, my beautiful loves, I shall say sweet dreams to every beautiful soul out there. We shall see each other tomorrow, same place, same time, but for our Friday readings. So, sending much love, stay safe, stay strong, and we shall see each other tomorrow. Blessings to every single one of you. And again, thank you, my dear Ponson love.